to this special edition of the Family Bricks live stream. This is going to be Family Builds. I'm here with my little one, Ben. Say hello.
Hi.
And we're going to be having a few other families come in and join us and just build for a couple of hours here and just have a bit of a chat and everything like that. So keeping everything kid-friendly as such. Down below, you can do all the usual things of share, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all those good sort of things there. And for anyone who's out there watching this on replay, hello. Always good to have people on the replay. We're going to probably do a couple of these over summer while the kids have got school holidays, so we can just get through. And in particular, we started doing something a couple of years ago, and then was asking, well, when are we going to finish it? So I've had Pirates of Barracuda Bay trying to get finished for a while now, so we'll get on to that. Just before we get going, we'll do the usual sort of thing and have the little quick plug for our sponsor. Helps builds keep pay for a few things that we do here.
This video is brought to you by McCatsum Holiday Homes in Margate and Broadstairs. Great for a week's holiday or a weekend escape, being just over an hour east of London, UK. Treat yourself to amazing sunsets, a Lego wall, or great food. Visit www.mccatsum.com and mention this YouTube video and we'll look after you.
That's out of the way. I'll just quickly have a shout out to those people in the chat. Welcome along Brick Stage Pass. Good to see you here. Hope that you're going well. And we have our favorite German Amazon affiliate sponsor, not a sponsor, Lady McBrick. Hope that you're going well. And we also have Amber Lyer, who we may have on in a second here. So I think with that sort of said, and that was a good little intro there. Sort of, we'll bring along a first family that we've got here. He usually streams with me pretty much every single Thursday, and occasionally, I think we've had one time on before as well. The mini Trev. So here we have.
I'm building back one. No. What? Oh, hello.
Hi, how you guys going?
We're going really well. I'm building back one. No, I'm building back one. No.
Already fighting about what they're building. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Who should be building, do you think? Do you think it should be Tom or do you think it should be Trevor?
Trevor.
Oh, okay.
Tom.
No. Oh, Tom.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
No, Trevor. Trevor.
Yeah, no, that was Trevor. So. Cool. How
you doing?
How are you guys going?
We're doing really well. Thank you for having us on this family live stream. It's brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's great. I know I sort of mentioned it quite a while ago. I sort of do it sometime during summer, so it's good to finally get to the point now where kids are on school holidays and can actually go through and do this. So, yeah,
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Excellent. So we'll go for a couple of hours, and we'll bring in our other family, which sort of mentioned before, someone who I think we've had on the usual Thursday stream once, and that was great fun and always good to have her on. And it's always interesting trying to get the time zones and everything well. So welcome along to Amber Lyer and her daughter, Saoirse.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to have you on. How are you guys going?
Good.
Good. We're this is a great excuse for us to finish working on the Friends Amusement Park. We had started it and then things got busy, and so this is perfect for us to get it finished.
Good stuff.
Brilliant to hear. So yeah, because you guys are you're in America. Where, just roughly whereabouts are you?
Yeah, so so I'm actually new to the area that we're in. It's the New England East Coast kind of area, like the upper northern part of the U.S.
Oh, brilliant. And because what time is it there at the moment?
So right now it is 10 a.m. Little after.
So it's 10 a.m. where they are. And what time is it here, give or take?
3.
3. So does that mean we're in the future?
Yes.
So, and Tom and Trevor as well, they're also in the UK. So it's afternoon for us, and for the ladies down below, it's morning for them. So they've still got
Good morning to you,
so we'll just sort of see. We've had a few people in the chat just come along and say hi. Hope everyone's going well. Good to see you, Andy. KO, good to see you as well. Oh no, it's double trouble today. That's interesting. I always struggle for names, and maybe that's what we should have called it. Should have called it Double Trouble or something.
Yeah.
That's a good one, actually. And Fooling with Bricks, good to see you as well. And KO going bazaar. And with that, we might sort of start off. Trevor's, we'll have the ladies go first. What are you guys going to be building or sort of working on today?
Yeah, so we are, see, I have the box. So to get the visual, we're going to be working on this is the right side, right? Yeah, okay, this. So it's the Friends Amusement Park, which we had started before I went to Brick World Chicago. And obviously I was gone for a week and we just never, she's showing the pieces we have so far. We just never got back to it. So that's what we're going to be building.
Oh, brilliant. And so I guess with it, who's going to be the lead builder, I guess?
Me.
Well, we normally take turns is how we do it. Why are you giving the face now? Normally what we'll do is we'll assign like a couple pages to a person, and so one person will be the builder, the other person will find the parts, and then we'll switch.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that's an interesting way of doing it and keeping it sort of balanced, I guess. Yeah. And going up to Trevor's videos with Mini Trev and Big Trev, what are we going to be looking at building today?
We're building Mrs. Castillo's turtle van from Dreams.
Yeah, we love the Dream series.
Yeah.
Some really good sets in the Dream series. I really recommend you check them out.
Oh, brilliant. And with you guys, who's going to be the sort of lead builder, I guess?
Me, I think.
We normally do a page at a time,
Yeah.
don't we? We do a page at a time.
Okay, brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, then. And I guess coming over to this side, if we can get the between the studio lights and everything here, what are we going to be building today?
The
Oh, here. Oh, it doesn't actually say on it. So Pirates of Barracuda Bay. Do you want to hold that up? So the actual instruction book there. So yeah, a bit of an old set, and literally we started building this 2 years ago. So been sitting there and gave it a quick little bit of a dust off earlier, and for us, how are we going to work the build?
I build all of it. You sit in the background and watch.
Well, I guess that's probably how so,
Yes.
cool. Alrighty then. So just having a quick little look there in the chat. I think you got somebody else saying hello to Andy and Bazza there, and also Cabbage Face Bricks. Good to have you on. Hope that you are going well. So yeah, I guess we'll sort of start with some of the sets here, and
I do love these Dreams illustrations on these instruction booklets.
Oh, the instruction booklets are beautiful in the Dreams sets. They really are.
The way they're illustrated, and you've got the pictures as well throughout, I think it just makes it an overall really magical experience.
For sure. And one of the things that I was actually at a Lego store before the Dreams sets came out, and funny enough, one of the employees was actually carrying the treehouse and dropped it before it made it to the front. So they were rebuilding it, and I was talking to the employee that was rebuilding it, and he was showing me how like the first part of the instructions are like, they're like that yellow color, like if you look on the side, and then when you get to the part where you decide which way to go, they're color coded. So you can kind of see from just like just looking at the sides of the book. And I love like just the detail put into that, especially because people were really complaining about the redesigns on the instruction books, maybe like a year ago or so or something, where
plain white with the picture of what you're building. I mean,
yeah.
they're really up another level with these instruction books.
Yeah,
It just makes, I feel, for a whole better experience.
It is. And I don't know, maybe they learned their lesson. Maybe it's because this is their own original, like it's not an IP from somewhere else. It's their own. Maybe they put a little extra effort in.
Yeah, you can really tell that the effort's there.
Yeah. Does that look right? I think that's right.
I mean, I must admit, when we were talking about the Dream series, weren't we, Tom? I said, oh, there's one or two sets that when they first got released, I thought I like those. But now I'm building them, and we're actually building them together. I actually can see myself getting the whole series. I really can. They are so good. It
was interesting because on release day, really the only thing I was interested in was the final battle from No Way Home, the Liberty, the statue. You can't see it. I actually built it. It's over there, the little Statue of Liberty head. And I was like, oh, you know what? I saw, we watched the Dream series and Dreams. And yes, Dreams. And we liked it. And I was like, oh, I'll get the Bunchy Bunny. And then I'm in the store and I'm looking at the tree house and I'm like, oh man, I think I really want that. And it has been I'm not quite done yet, but it's been so much fun to build. Just fantastic. They did a really just amazing job.
She even let me build one entire bag.
I did let you build a bag because technically the set is mine.
I can see you getting the Nightmare Shark ship next.
She's actually pretty interested in that. You liked the Nightmare Shark ship, right? Yeah, I think that might be. In fact, I made a deal with her that if she saves up for half of it, I'll get the other half.
That's like a good deal.
Yeah.
For some reason, I kind of want to save that money for the treehouse.
Oh, you want a treehouse?
Yeah, the Disney tree.
Oh, you want the Disney treehouse instead of the shark ship?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's fair. You got it. Yeah, but you got to save up all your money for that one.
I know. It'll take days, months, years.
Just gotta do chores.
It's kind of hard for me to do chores because I always need help doing it.
Well, it's okay to get help.
Oh yeah, forget.
Yeah, you can ask for help.
Sure. Like I need help right now. This piece.
Yeah, see, don't be afraid to ask for help, my love.
I think this piece is stuck or something.
I think the issue is that you just have to get everything really lined up to get it in.
But I did.
Well, yeah, you had it. I just pushed it in a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, you absolutely had it. Oh, whoa, check this out. Look, now that all those pieces are together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to show you this. Like all of these gears and stuff, like once everything is together, like this is so cool. Getting all those, everything like turning and moving together. Sure. This is going to be so cool.
I can't wait until the actual detail comes.
Yeah. It's so funny. You're putting all of these pieces together and then you get it all fit in and everything. It's nice when everything is moving and everything is working together.
It's such a cool set. We built that one, haven't we? And the way it controls all three elements of the ride.
Yes. Yes.
It really is. I did a stop motion of that. I thought
I've got to see that. I have I've been bad. I haven't been whose turn is it? My turn or your turn?
Yes.
Okay, you need to find the pieces for me. I just put it back.
Too late.
Oh, well, I need more pieces.
I know.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to catch up on my YouTube videos. Normally, I watch them while I'm working, and I have had a crazy couple weeks at work, so I've not been able to watch anything.
Yeah. I had to look at all the Technic pieces, and it was a whole new way of building them. To make each cog go along the axle. It took a long time to do that.
Yeah. What are you asking, sweetie?
Is this actually the actual
I think that is the right size. We're using the digital instructions, and you know how the for all of the axles, they do have the little thing that you can compare the size, but obviously that doesn't work when you have a digital PDF that you're looking at. But I can promise you that's the right size. Thank you, honey. Okay.
We'll just have to see.
Hmm?
We'll just have to see. Otherwise, we need to use this.
Yeah, otherwise we can use like a brick separator. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. So I can hear you.
Shout out to Brick Artemis. Thanks very much for joining us. Yeah, just building along with the kitties here. Sort of going from there. And then KO was asking Trevor if you're still having nightmares after your Lego shopping experience.
Yeah, nightmares from the bank balance, but other than that, I'm fine.
You know, August and September are definitely painful for my wallet. I have to say, between like some of the Marvel stuff that came out and the Dreams, and then all the Star Wars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lego certainly know how to pull out the purse strings, don't they?
And then that's right after you had some good deals in July, and then Prime Day. So it's kind of like, it goes from one to the next.
Okay, so I'm going to give you, Saoirse, I'm going to give you step 86, 87, 88, and 89, okay?
And KO and Belia watching YouTube during work. That's so unprofessional. So
I read that one.
Okay, so number one, I'm normally listening, okay? So the stop motion I would have to do on a break. So there's no, well, I haven't taken a break yet. But yeah, so but normally I'm listening. In fact, I do that a lot with streams. Like if people are streaming during that time, if I'm, yeah, you do. Oh, sorry, sweetie, right here. You're on this one. This is the first step. I was gonna say if I'm working on stuff that I don't have to like do a lot of mental thought, it's really great to listen to people's streams and it's sort of like, I don't know if you've ever heard of body doubling. It's not quite the same, but it's sort of where two people have a thing they need to do and they get together and they each do their own thing, but like in the same space. So they kind of feel like they've got someone doing it with them.
I need some help.
You need some help?
Yeah, you didn't. It just pops back
Oh,
up a little bit.
I got it.
If I can't make a stream live, which is a lot of yours, Amber, I do admit, because of the time.
Yes. Yes.
I do like to have them on whilst I'm building myself. I do like to listen. It's a good day. Good way of catching up.
Yeah. And that's interesting that you mentioned that because I do actually want to play a little with time. Do you want me to work on this one, sweetie, and see if I can get that fitted?
That'd be fantastic if you could, because I do like to tune in.
Yeah. Also, interesting enough, I was doing the 72-hour stream, and
72 hours.
well, okay, I didn't do it for 72 hours. I had 2 hours. But you know, there were some people who were like, "Oh, we miss you on YouTube and stuff," and you know, there were some people who I hadn't seen in a while, and so I think I might actually do like a morning stream, but on YouTube. Just to, because I can't multi-stream, but yeah, especially because I live on the East Coast, but my work hours are West Coast. So technically I have mornings kind of free. So it wouldn't be difficult to pick one of those to do this or to do a stream. What is going on here?
That's the thing, you can never capture the whole of your audience because obviously different time zones.
Exactly.
And we all like to have some kind of speed.
Exactly.
We are having a bit of a bug in our build.
That's okay.
But it's always good that we've got that replay gang, and a big shout out to the replay gang watching
Yes.
this. Because
Yes.
without you guys and girls and you know watching the stream back, we wouldn't have the support.
Exactly. I have a question for you, Trevor. Because Matt, you haven't built any of the dream sets yet, have you?
No.
No. It's
No.
we pre-ordered one from, funnily enough, Amazon Germany, which is meant to be on the way. Because it was, even by the time you do all the discounts and everything, it still worked out to like 30% off. So it's
Ooh.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm looking forward to it.
So this could just be me, but the bricks felt different than like previous Lego sets. Like the way, I don't know if it had to do with the way they were manufactured. Maybe I've been building older sets for a while. And, maybe this is just like, it was my first time kind of getting into newer sets, but the bricks felt different.
Heavier?
I don't know if that makes sense.
I can't personally say that they felt any different to any other set myself. Does bricks feel different to you?
I kind of feel, I don't know if you felt the same way, but I kind of feel like they're maybe lighter.
Yes, there was this sense of like them being a little lighter, a little slicker, if that really kind of makes sense. Like as I was pushing them in, like it felt like there was this smoothness as they were connecting. And it could absolutely just be me, but I loved it. I was like, oh, these are fun. These are super satisfying.
I did notice that the Technic pieces that go together to give the treehouse that support at the side. Normally, I find that they're difficult to try and get the pins in, but they just went straight on. Now, one of the things that always put me off Technic was they seemed to be heavy on the hands trying to push all the pins. And when you're doing a big Technic set, it kind of takes a toll on your hands. Now, if that is the new style of Technic, because I haven't done a Technic set in a long time, then maybe I ought to try a Technic set because that was quite smooth. It was easy.
Yeah. No.
Maybe because I love that Yamaha bike. I really do. I think that looks absolutely fabulous. But it does a cracking job on that.
Did the bricks look? I wonder.
So maybe I will give Technic another go. Because it just put me off because it takes your toll on your hands, keep pushing these pins in and they won't go in. But the Technic part of the dream set for the rigidity of the house, it was smooth. Now you come to mention it. That's an interesting point.
Yeah, there's certainly been talking about changing it over to using, what is it, like a vegetable oil or something. So I guess the other interesting thing is that probably a lot of your parts, if not all of them, Ambalaya, would be coming out of factories in Mexico, whereas I think a lot of ours either come out of the one in Billund, or I think there's one in Prague maybe as well. So that's interesting. It'd be certainly paying a bit more attention to that. And yeah, certainly, Trevor, in terms of Technic and that, half the time with the pins, you've got to sort of just angle them ever so slightly to get them in because you catch one edge and then, but yeah, it's Technic after a while, you certainly feel it. And then particularly if you've got any big sets, a couple thousand pieces, and you try to take those apart, like apart from the fact it takes you an hour or two, by the end of it, your fingers, but from trying to grab it, are pretty wrecked.
So wait, do I have it? Because I do really like Technic. I have one of these for the pins. And this has been super helpful because it's got like this nice little silicone in there. So when they're stuck, and you can see when you squeeze, there's that little hole and you can just like pull it right out. So this has been like really helpful especially if you're doing Technic and you've got something wrong and you've got to like remove something and put it back. I've loved this little tool. I mean, it has like the little thing where you can poke them through and stuff to make it easier too. But when you really need to get a grip, this has been fantastic.
Where did you get that from? I wouldn't see this.
Amazon. I just looked up Lego build tools and I found it. I have this little hammer that came with it too. That has like the silicone on here. So like when I do my Mills plates, I will do this across to make sure like everything is down and nice and flat. And because it's, as I chuck it off there, sorry, I just put this thing together, but oh, in fact, I think I put it together wrong. That's why. There we go. Because I bought a second one. But yeah, putting this like across all the mills plates and stuff, it just makes things so much easier.
I like the idea of that tool. I think, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So handy, like I say, when you got the wrong pin, and rather than just get the brick separated, you can just pull it out.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know whether you feel the same, Ambalaya and Matt, but since being a part of the wonderful community that we've got, I've learned so much from speaking to different people, streaming with different people. You know, it's just been so absorbing, you know, to find other people's perceptions of what they build, how they go about building, tricks and tips. It's a fantastic journey. I will say that, and there's some brilliant people.
For sure. Yeah. You can bring your snacks, sweetheart.
Yeah. Just while I've got him here,
No, they
hi
won't hear
Solo. Hope you're going well. Speaking of community and things like that, one of the first streams which I ever saw was actually Solo Brick Builder, and he was building the Pirates of Barracuda Bay and hosting and everything. And at the time, I thought it was amazing how he's able to do that. I think we later found out that he built some sections wrong, so I don't think he hosted and built after that. So, but it's funny what you remember. And yeah, Solo, if you're just joining us, finally getting around to finishing Barracuda Bay, which we sort of started a couple of years ago. So we'll get there eventually. But yeah, just going on, I think what you're saying in terms of when people are talking and everybody just has little tricks and quirks and things that they've found to be able to do things, and it's great to be able to do that. Because one thing which is a thing which when you have stuff which is dusty, like a tip which I picked up from somebody else was just getting like a really fine paintbrush, and that can really help just sort of get all the dust off and get in between all the studs and things.
Oh yes. I use an eyeshadow brush because they're specifically designed to pick up pigments and small like shadow, right, to hold it on. So I had heard from somebody, they're like, yeah, use a makeup brush because depending on the different, and you can get these as paintbrushes too, depending on the different types of bristles, they will like attract some of the smaller particles and stuff.
The brush I use, I found apparently it's advertised for doing remote control cars because it's an anti-static one.
Oh, nice.
When you're doing the electrical components, but I found it really soft for getting between the bricks, and then the other end, just pull that off, and you've got a little tiny soft detailing brush. So if you wanted to get in between your bricks, again, I got that off Amazon.
Nice. So if you can get me the bricks for 90, 91, 93, and 94. Here, let me zoom out a little.
Yeah, I mean, that always seems to be the sort of thing like you build something, you have it on a shelf, and you sort of come back 6 months later and it's like, wow, that's really dusty. It's like, oh, here we go. Between sorting and dusting.
Yeah.
Oh, sorting. Although
sorting's mom's hero.
You're my hero because you finished sorting those bricks for me.
Oh yeah, they're not exactly bricks. They were kind of pieces. You didn't have a lot of bricks in there.
Yeah, so it had gotten down to like the really small pieces, and she was enjoying doing it. And I told her, I said, if you finish this, I'll give you $5. And she did. So see that if you want to get your Lego set, just sort my bricks.
Okay then.
And
I'll have that as half a chore.
You'll get that money a lot quicker than you might think. Sorting my bricks.
We've just finished bag 1, so that's the start.
Oh, nice. That's the base of the car, right?
Of the van, yeah.
That's so cute. Now, Tom, have you seen the series?
Catch that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
You were saying I'm below?
I was asking, have you seen the series, the
Yeah.
show? Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah, you've watched it as well.
Yeah.
What did you think of the show?
I mean,
You enjoyed it.
yeah.
You kept on wanting to watch the next episode.
Oh yeah.
What do you think was your favorite character in it?
My favorite character. The monkey guy. Actually, no, the girl with that cool the cool bird type thing.
Oh,
The
it's Zion the cat owl bird?
owl. I don't.
Or cat owl, I think is what it's called.
Okay. Yeah.
I like D-Blob, Izzy, Zoe, and Zion.
Interestingly enough, I've heard a rumor that at the beginning of 2024, they are going to be releasing a new dream set that is Zoe with an actual full build of the cat owl creature.
Oh, right.
Zion, yeah. So I'm super excited for that.
Yeah. No, I've certainly heard that, the rumors that, there's going to be a couple of more Dreams sets. It may even be a January 1st release, which, I mean, if it is, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, for sure.
So, and Tom, what did you think of the show, and any favorite character that you have?
I mean, I really liked it. My favorite character, you might hear this a lot, is probably Matteo. You know,
Okay.
I just really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I mean, then again, I think Mateo sometimes is Spanish from Matt, so of course I'm going to like it.
Oh, I dropped it.
No, the 1x4.
So I suppose the other interesting question to ask the panels is, in terms of Lego, do we sort of have sets between, like the kids have their sets, the adults have theirs, or is there some shared, or how do we sort of manage and organize it? Tom, how do you sort of deal with Lego and your dad?
Well, my room is like not only my room, but it's also a Lego room, but it's all for me. So I have mainly my collection in there, like all my speed champions and all that, and like all the different sets that I like, and I put them in there. But sometimes me and my dad will share sets. They'll go on display down here and all that. And then sometimes my dad has his own, like the lighthouse on top of the stairs. So yeah.
Oh, cool. And do you sort of encourage him to pick up certain sets?
Yeah, I do. They drop little hints every now and then.
Like what? That UCS Millennium Falcon would look good in your shelf, wouldn't it, Dad?
Yeah. Matt, this is interesting. This I'm not sure, because Ambalaya's got the same set, the tree house. Now you get Mateo, obviously that's the Mateo version in the tree house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the version, obviously, in this turtle van. So there's no utility belt.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little backpack, and obviously there's no cloak. So there is subtle differences between the sets. You get a different character. So you don't necessarily get the cloak with, obviously, the turtle van.
Well, so same thing with Bunchu Bunny, because you get Izzy in there, but you don't get her waist cape like you do in the treehouse.
There is subtle differences.
Yeah.
But they're not like copies, if you want to. There is a difference.
Yeah.
Or is it a matter of, one is the real world and the other one is like the dreams, like the dreamscape kind of
No,
version.
because these are both the dreamscape. They're not in the real
Yeah.
world clothing.
Oh, okay.
That's what's interesting. These are both the dreams ones.
Do you want to come to the stream?
I mean, I don't know if this is like a matter of like reducing cost by not including something like that in some of like the less expensive sets maybe, and then in your more expensive sets like going ahead and including those. Or are you showing your kitty?
Oh, who's this that we've got?
This is Danger. Yeah. And this cat, like most cat, I mean, you should see the way she's holding him. She's not even supporting like his back legs or anything. He doesn't care. She can pick him up anyway. He's perfectly fine. It's hilarious. He is the most chill cat on the face of the planet, at least with her.
With her, I was going to say, if you picked it up like that, I would imagine your arms would get scratched.
You would not be happy about it. No. But she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, it's funny how like cats and dogs, they almost sort of sense that. It's like, oh, here's the little person. Yeah, we'll give him a little bit more flexibility. But no, that big person, forget that.
Yeah. Forget the big person. You know better. Sweetie, it's your turn.
So, and then
Hang on, Danger. I'm just going to be sitting.
Did you get your poly bag, Campbell? The dream poly bag? Did you get
No, I haven't. I have not found that yet. The Dreams poly bag.
I found one. There was a seller on eBay. I ordered one on eBay.
Oh, nice.
You could make an offer on it, so I made an offer, and we went back and forwards a few times, as you do, and I managed to pick it up. So I was pleased about that.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, did I?
Oh, hang on. There we go.
Yeah, because there you go. Okay. I think that'll stabilize it a little better.
I can't wait for the next series of dreams because they left it on a cliffhanger.
They left it on such a
They
cliffhanger.
don't say anymore in case they haven't watched them.
Oh, so in the audience, you may not have seen it yet, but we're in the same boat. Like we saw like the trailer for the new ones, and we're like, where are they? When are they coming out?
But I was the highest over my mom.
You were the highest. What do you mean?
1,000 million trillion billion zillion a zillion.
Oh, okay.
Mind you, we don't want them out too soon. Another wave of sets. Let us get this
May I
one.
borrow this?
Yes, but let me mute while you do that.
Get down there, you
this is
piece.
just on the ground. That's good. So, Tom, you mentioned Speed Champions. What sort of themes or set do you like to get?
Okay.
So I
They're
do
just
collect all the Speed Champions. I like Marvel. I like all kinds of different sets. If they appeal to me and I really like them, then I'll ask my dad. And yeah. I think the main sets, like themes that I collect are Marvel, Harry Potter, and Speed Champions. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars. How can I forget my favorite? Yeah, my favorite Star Wars, and I love it.
And have you seen like all the Star Wars films?
Yeah, I have seen everything on Disney Plus Star Wars there is.
Oh wow! And so, which of the films do you think is your favorite?
Don't do that to me. I really don't know because I have so many favorites, but I think Revenge of the Sith is a classic. So
That's a good one. Yeah, no, that's a good one too. Okay,
Um,
and then Saoirse, I think I missed you mentioned being out with the cat, but how do you and your mum sort of deal with Lego? Do you sort of have your own, or do you sort of mix them all together, or?
So in regards to sets, like he's asking if do each of us have our own Lego set? Are they mixed together?
We kind of have our own Lego sets a lot.
We have our own
Yeah, I'm
own
not
Lego
always keen.
collection.
I'm not always so keen on sharing my Lego sometimes, so that's why I like to keep my Lego my way of organized.
Be organised. That's the best way to be.
Yes.
My organized is kind of messy.
Chaotic organisation. That's good.
That works. And what's
But I bet you know where every piece is.
Kinda.
And what's your favorite theme?
Lego friends.
Friends, yeah. And have you sort of been enjoying the new style or the reboot or the refresh? Or do you like the old sort of ones from previous years?
I like the new one because it's the first time they include a one-arm mini doll.
Okay, excellent.
And they actually show the names of the animals.
And the animals as well. Okay, then.
You know, I have to say the fact that they have named the pets is huge. It really is. Like when because you're like, oh, that's an adorable little cat. Well, that's Chiro. Like in the instructions, it actually tells you. And so there is definitely something a little more, get a little more attachment when they have a name.
One of my favorite cats is a cat called Pixel.
Oh, yes.
From
Pixel.
the Cat Hotel.
From the Cat Hotel, yes. Which is, if you like cats, the Cat Hotel, I have to say, if you are a cat person, when you build the Cat Hotel, you're very much like somebody who has cats designed this. Like just all the little details. There's a sticker you put on the chair that adds scratches to the chair to show that the cats have scratched it up and stuff. It's
King Oldendorf said something funny. Mini doll scared me too much as I saw it head move.
very funny. Very funny.
Okay.
All right, sweetie, are you ready for some more building?
Oh, yes.
All right, so you are, so I got this all figured out here. So you're on 98 through 101.
And I guess, Tom, can you remember what your sort of earliest Lego set was, or the thing that you can remember building, or the thing which got you into Lego or excited?
The biggest set that came out in that year, I think, was the first Lego set I built. It was that Millennium Falcon, and I think we did a really old YouTube video on it. And yeah, it's on there.
Okay, yeah, no, it goes into your love of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. And Saoirse, can you remember one of your earliest ones?
I think earliest what?
Like your very first Lego set.
Oh, I think it was a poly bag. It was from the old times when the Lego friends had a white skin colored Olivia, and it was like a little poly bag, like an ice cream cart with Emma, I think.
Okay, then.
Wait.
Oh, very nice.
No, that was my third. What was it?
Wasn't it Captain Marvel?
Oh yeah, I think it was the Captain Marvel set, and it said age 12 and up, and I was only like 4.
4, and you managed to build it.
With a little help.
I built it.
Excuse me.
You helped a little, but I mostly built it. I remember you're like, Mommy, build it, because you wanted to play with it.
Yeah.
But you helped.
And then, do you remember what your earliest Lego set you can remember?
Was it?
I can't remember. No. What's been one of your earlier favorite ones then?
My favorite. Earliest favorite one. There was this. We built a Marvel set. It was this Marvel plane. I forgot what his name is. The
Iron Man?
Yeah, Iron Man. The Iron Man one with all the Iron Man bits.
Oh, yeah, the Iron Man armory.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the different Iron Men. sort of things. And how do we do it? Do we have separate Lego or combined, or how does it work?
Mostly your Lego.
I see. Mostly your Lego. That's it. Buy your son some sets. Come on.
I just what do they say? Never work with children and animals. I mean, I always love how there's this distorted sort of thing. It's like who's got it. So anyhow, moving right along.
Have you noticed, Amber, the sticker sheets on the dreams? This was from the tree house, and you get the extra additional stickers on the bottom.
Yes. So are those actually stickers you can pull off? They are.
They're stickers, but they're not part of the set that you're building. You could just go wild and do what you wish with them. But that's another nice little touch. And it looks like it's happened on this sticker sheet as well, where you've got a few little ones there.
Oh,
so it's just a nice little added touch.
Yeah, that is what I have to say that I'm really enjoying about Dreams is I feel like it's, because they've some of their recent new IPs, their own, IPs have been a little interesting, or they've tried to do like the AR stuff, or with the hidden side, and then with video, and with this one, I love the fact that it's really just about the imaginative build.
Yeah.
And the idea that they have combined things together, like you have the shark ship and different things, and Miss Castillo's van, which is the turtle van, and hopefully for maybe some kids who not everybody has like a huge imagination right out the gate, especially as kids, it can be inspirational to see, oh, well, I can mix this mixes a van with a turtle. What else could I do with it? And they encourage that whole do something different, create something more. And
I agree. I think personally for me, it's what Lego is about. It's not about building something that already exists, like, an architecture set of a building. It's building something from pure imagination, because that's where all of these have been, part of the punk, dreamed up from, if you like. And it's just great because halfway through as well, you can decide which path you want to take with that set, whether you want to build it one way or another way. And that's another a nice little touch. And I say, with the instructions, the illustrations, the sticker sheets with the added stickers, I really feel as though this has become a lovely experience.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely so I built, the first one I built was the Bunchu Bunny because I couldn't wait. And I loved it. I had no idea there was and I didn't pay that much attention to the box, so that's my fault. But I had no idea there was like a choose your own type of thing there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I built that, and I remember it being just such a satisfying, fun build that I was gonna save the treehouse, and I'm like, no, I busted that open and started building it. Kitty tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think just picking up on something Trevor said, I think it's good that they try to, do different things and, try to do the integration of hidden side with some of the electronic stuff. And, in terms of some music aspects with video and things like that, it's good to see them doing that. But at the same time, I think with the dream stuff, it's just a return to like fundamental basics. Have some good creativity in it, have some good minifigures in it, support it with an IP or create a storyline around it. You're not overcomplicating it with some electronic gimmick or anything like that.
Exactly.
And I think it's good just to see that kind of return to basics. Like I always find it funny having come out of a dark age back into Lego, and they hold like 3-in-1 up on like a giant sort of thing as a theme and that. Whereas when we were little, it's like every set would always have like a B model. The instructions may or may not be there, or the box would have other things that you could make out of it. And even like the Technic sets these days, there's no B models or anything. So It's almost like, just go back to basics. It's Lego with the same set. You can do, different things. Here's some pretty good, clear instructions to achieve it. You've got some choices, so it's less of build it once, put it on the shelf and display it.
Let me get you some pieces, sweetie.
No,
Yeah.
totally agree. Yeah. It's like the Shark Nightmare ship. I can't wait to build that. I'm going to put it on wheels, I think. It just looks so cool. It looks so out of the ordinary to put a ship on wheels.
So you've got one and one. Okay. So you let me know when you need me to start.
Am I building it?
Yeah.
The cat has decided we must pay attention to him.
By the way, this kitty's my cat.
Yes, this is your cat.
He loves no one else more than me.
Does that mean that you get to look after it and do everything for it, or does that fall to your mother?
He looks after me for the snuggling.
Oh, nice.
Hi, buddy. Yes, you love rubbing me, don't you? Aw. Don't worry, buddy. I'll allow it. I'll allow it, buddy.
Because I think you're saying it's about
Yes.
3 years old.
I remember
Because I love him so much.
one day talking to my dad, like we see all these people with Lego rooms and cities, and it's really impressive, and we've always wanted one. And then at the time we were thinking about doing our rooms up, and obviously my hobby is doing Lego, and we thought, why not make my room about Lego? And when we did it, like, it was so much hard work, but now it just looks amazing. We've got everything that I wanted, and it's just a dream Lego room. But to have my room as that, it's just amazing. Like, everywhere you look is my favorite things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know you say it's your favorite things, but is there anything in particular which stands out to you, or you're really happy with or proud of?
We did I don't know. Do you remember when the brick sketches came out? Well, we did like the Marvel, the Star Wars, but we completed the collection, and we saw that not only could you just stand them up, that you could put them on the wall, and we decided that it would look great by putting it on the wall. And it basically, my walls are coloured with the Lego themes. We got my black windowsill, the yellow wall, the red wall, and the white wall, and they're the Lego colours, and it just looks amazing against them. So yeah.
No, of course, you've got it really well color coordinated. Oh, brilliant. And because I've seen on Trevor's videos channel, occasionally, obviously, you do help out with the vlogs and things like that. How did you find, was it Jackson that you were helping set up the store displays?
Yeah, I was shocked. Like, I actually got to help put them on display so that people can just look at that and then think, I like the look of that, I'm going to buy it. Well, I really enjoyed it. We've met Jackson before. He's super nice, like all the staff in there.
When we first went to the Lego store, he was asking about what Lego we were into and everything, and he really engaged with us, which, I'm not knocking any other staff, but he approached us and he was having a conversation with us. He wasn't just saying, "Oh, are you looking for anything in particular?" It just became a conversation. It went on from there. And on our second trip, which I did the new vlog, he grabbed Tom. He said, "Right, do you want to help do the displays? And you can video it and put it for the blog." And we've just got a really good rapport with him. And I had these stickers done for the channel, and it was just nice to be able to giving one of my first stickers for the channel, and we just got a good rapport with him, and it's really good, and he's very engaging, especially with Tom, and that's what it's all about. It's not just going to a Lego store and picking a set off the shelf to build. It's about that experience, about that interaction for me.
So much technique.
So much.
There is a lot of technique in that set. Yeah, it did surprise me. That's why when I was doing the stop motion, I thought, oh my word, what have I done?
Okay, so sweetie, hold it so that they can see. So if you take a look at the surfboard over there, see it's moving.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so cool. All right, sweetie, these are the last pieces.
Okay.
And then we're on bag 4.
I need you to scroll it up.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart.
I mean, you can always appreciate that, and certainly once you did the stop motion, Trevor, how you can have, one gear or one turn, which then activates everything. Like there's some really clever designs which go into some of these sets. A question for each of you is outside of sort of building Lego and that, obviously you're all on school holidays. What's been some things that you've been doing while you've been on school holidays, Tom?
Well, we've been going to my nan's a lot. We enjoyed that. Going out, yeah, went to the Lego store. Different things, and then when I've been inside, I've been either building Lego or playing on my PlayStation or doing other things that I enjoy. So yeah.
Cool. And on your PlayStation, what sort of games do you like to play?
I play Fortnite with my brother and my friend Niall. So, yeah.
And how are you finding the current season? Are you enjoying it?
I enjoy it. Yeah. Obviously, new season comes out soon, and yeah, I'm just trying to get better at the game because I'm going to start doing tournaments, doing like cash cups and stuff. So yeah.
Very loud.
Go ahead and put them concentrating there, so we'll just go over to Benny here. What outside of Lego, what have you been up to these school holidays?
Fortnite.
And what's your favorite part that you like doing with that?
All right. Sorry about that. I had muted on our end because we were doing a little bit of sorting and didn't want that sound like drowning everybody out.
No, that's fine.
Because we are on bag 4 now. Yay.
Charging away at it. I think there's some dark brown that we're missing. What's that? Oh, you got them in your.
This is a menu.
That's going to be one that goes all the way across. So that'll be that one. I mean, these ones look to be different colors.
All right, let me get you your pieces.
So we're like talking about different themes we like. What is a set that you would like to have in the future, but you don't have right now?
What's one that you want to get in the future?
What Lego set?
Yeah.
Fortnite, but I can't guess.
No, you went. Yeah, they don't have the Fortnite license.
Wait, but can they still make it? Well, not like make it if they get the Fortnite. But I thought they wouldn't be. They wouldn't. What did I do that?
I think that's not gonna work.
What could they make Fortnite Lego sets?
If they got the license, they can. Yeah, but They're obviously starting to do some Lego stuff
You want to get it straight.
in the game itself. So,
Look at it.
I mean, there's loose rumors that they might be doing some physical sets, but nothing from a reliable source.
I did hear a rumor about Animal Crossing sets.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that as well. That does look to be a new theme. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lego is growing more and more.
It is.
I bet it's growing even more than Disney.
Oh,
I feel like it's growing a little more
That's
than
that's.
Disney.
Hmm.
I mean, a little higher than Disney.
Yeah. Huh?
Hmm.
You like Lego more than Disney?
Yes.
That's okay.
You just sounded a little upset.
No. Can you give me these pieces and these?
And then you won't get upset.
Yeah, I wasn't upset.
we'll just see if we find that one. Come back to it. So,
When we went to the Lego store, seeing the Disney castle, the new one on display, it's really tall. I
It
really
is.
noticed.
I have a feeling. I think I
No,
saw
that's
how many
not-
pieces it is. I think it's 1,000 something.
Eventually, we'll get some ridiculous jacket.
Oh, you didn't do this part.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't get the original Disney castle, and then this one came out, and I'm still disappointed because I did want Sleeping Beauty's castle from Disneyland, but I may cave and get this one.
You should have gotten that the last time we went to Disneyland.
No, they never had that. They never had that castle as a Lego set. The one they have as a Lego set is the one at Disney World.
Oh yeah.
It's Cinderella's castle, which is at Disney World.
Thing is, have you got anywhere to put it once it's built?
No. No, I have nowhere to put it. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Massive set.
I know.
I wish you could use the attic, but there's too much stuff in the attic.
Well, the attic is not insulated. It's very hot. Yeah. Yeah. But
So sweaty.
so we have limited room. But one of the things that I'm going to be working on is I've wanted a Lego city, but of course those are an insane amount of room. I am taking a page out of Shy's book, and I am going to actually create a shelf Lego city.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So yeah, I've got the shelf. I just need to build it, and then I'll be able to kind of start building the city there.
That's a good idea. Especially, I would have to do that because I haven't got a room. Have we? We can put just build.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to do that.
Yeah, when you have the small space, you really have to start taking advantage of vertical space as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, being able to kind of build up, and Shy's is beautiful. Shy's is absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, and I think there's something. I mean, not that I don't love the big sprawling Lego cities, but I do love the idea of each shelf being able to capture like this particular moment or this little scene in a way that I think will satisfy my desire for a Lego city. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, because you don't have to. There's no rule book to say how you can display any particular set. It's what you enjoy and what you're going to get out from seeing that display. We've all got our own. I love seeing all my avatars all together in like a corner cabinet. You can display them on a shelf. You do a lot of things that, however you're happy with what you display it.
Yeah. With the like Lego games, does any of you like any Lego games or play any?
At Legoland New York, I played Heart Lake Rush, but I don't really have any Lego games. Well, apart from Skywalker Saga.
Nice. I have Skywalker Saga. I finished the game. It's really good.
My cousins finished the game too.
You like that one, don't you?
Yeah.
We haven't got 2K Drive yet, have we?
No.
Same, I don't have it. I haven't found much interest in it.
I mean, you boys have had the Lego games.
Yeah.
What's been some of your favourite ones?
Lego Skywalker Saga.
Yeah. You pretty much finished that though, didn't you?
Yeah.
So,
I also
And then-
had a Marvel Lego game.
Oh yeah, you do.
Mhm.
I remember when I was younger playing the.
Of course, you're really old now.
No, like I keep saying when I was younger because I don't remember the age. No, but I used to play the Lego Batman game and I found them really fun but really challenging.
I think this is called Fun Day. Yeah, I think the name of the theme
Yeah.
is Fun Day.
I'm sure you saw it there, Trevor, but Lady McBrick is saying that you build the set and then the space magically appears for it to go
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
One, two, three,
You
two.
make the room.
in. Make the room. And others have been, admiring Shy's Lego shelf,
Wait, I
which
confused?
it's, obviously when he streams and that, you see it there in the background and everything, but he never, from what I can recall, promotes it too much. But obviously he does a lot of his Black Falcon, and then I saw on his Instagram, I think he's going to start army building one of the Star Wars mechs or something now, the figures out of them.
I saw that. He said, I built one, 49 to go.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Yeah, I saw that video. He says, not many people like these, but I like them, and I built one, and I've got 49 more to build.
I remember trying to build the 501st Trooper Army. Didn't quite get there because it's a lot to do.
You really only do the Friends stuff, don't you?
Mostly.
Anything with mini dolls.
Yeah, if it's mini dolls, I'm buying it. Especially with 13 mini dolls. 13! I have to get that set.
The Princess Treehouse Adventure, whatever that is.
I need a Raya. I know I used to have one, but I lost her. And she's gone. Well, I don't think she's
I love
gone.
the way you say that.
I have her.
Anything with mini dolls, I'm buying it, she said.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. She's buying it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
maybe
I have a whole
Maybe we'll have,
city of
like-
Lego Friends sets.
She does. She basically we have the I think they're called the IKEA Calyx, I think is what it's called. It's those ones that have all the squares. And we actually have the tall one sideways in her room. And she's got like every major Friends building and like tons of Friends sets. It is like an entire Heart Lake City.
Too bad we can't show them.
No, we can't, unfortunately. We'll have to, you know what? I'll take a picture and post on Instagram. How about that?
Yeah, especially send them to Trevor's videos and I can't say that name.
Oh, Family Bricks.
Oh, yeah, and Family Bricks because they need to see it. It's a bit of a messy, but I have a whole lot of humongous Friend sets.
Okay. Well, I will, when I post, I will tag them in it.
All right.
How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. That'd be great to
Look
see.
forward to seeing that, yeah.
I mean, could you,
Oh, sorry.
We can.
sorry, Saoirse, do you have like a little mini doll army or something?
No, I don't like to keep them like still. I don't display my Lego. I mix it up in whatever game I play. I don't send them back to where they were before. I just leave them there so I can remember. Because sometimes I get really bad memory on where I put my mini dolls and micro dolls. Micro dolls are kind of my favorite.
Yeah, she loves those micro dolls.
So have you seen, like, I don't know where the Friends series is. Is it on Netflix?
It kind of is, apart from.
It's on YouTube as well.
Well, yeah, the new Lego Friends is on YouTube, but the actual Lego Friends and the old Lego Friends are on Netflix. I'm pretty sure the new Lego Friends should be on Netflix eventually. Somehow at least. But there's already there's already episodes for it and sets.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, wait. Oh, I still need these stickers.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're starting to release like shows directly to YouTube and things like that. So it makes it accessible to like everybody and anybody. I mean, okay, yes, with the Dreams thing, it is extended advertisement for the toy, but it's interesting now that they're actively choosing to do that a lot more.
Yeah, and I definitely, at least I see with friends that they're, at least with the new ones, I feel like they are really kind of building characters with these. And one of the things that, maybe there was a little bit of criticism, but I actually really liked was when they did introduce the new friends. They introduced their like rooms, right? Where it would be like two of them. One of them's visiting, and then it is like Nova's room or what have you. And what was really fun is in building those, you really saw the personality of that particular mini doll.
Yeah, there is something different about some of them. Like,
Yeah.
Leo and Alia's room, Paisley's like sleeping over, and it's like Ollie is Leo's dorm mate, kind of.
Maybe.
Wait, maybe that's for Alba and Leo. I'm pretty sure Alba might be his little cousin that lives with him, or his sister.
Nice. But yeah, and then like in the show, it definitely does translate that these characters have these, very differing personalities that I think is really fun. Like Nova's my girl, for sure.
For me, it's either Paisley, because she's quiet and likes music. Alia, because she's sometimes really busy. Same with me. No, not Nova. She's a bit too gamey for me.
Too gamey?
Yeah, I think she does. Yeah, she's not really my thing. Oh, but I'm definitely Leanne. I love being artistic. And I'm Autumn since I love nature. I'm so much. Maybe a little bit Leo because I used to bake with my grandma.
Oh, is that two of them that go there?
Do you want to hold this back?
Oh, no. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely missing some.
All right,
I mean, obviously, you guys have got more knowledge with the friends. Do you think that it is sort of geared more towards girls, or is it sort of neutral?
A little me. The two old themes are kind of based off of girl, but the new one, it's all gender.
Okay, cool.
More inclusive.
Yeah.
A lot more inclusive.
Well, and what's interesting, because I have read a little bit about because there's the whole mini doll thing, right? So those are your pieces, sweetheart. And one of the things that mini dolls kind of or are meant to do for Lego is to kind of attract that child that is more about the storytelling, the ones who want to you build the building or the whatever the set is, and then they want to kind of create these different stories, and so they do reflect more like the dolls. And I know one of the complaints is they're not quite as posable and things like that, but they are really meant to be moved around the sets a lot. Like, I've seen it's funny because I've seen my daughter play with them in that way and tell these stories, and they're all, they're going in the set, they're going outside of the set for things that she's made up outside of there, and really helping her grow that, imaginative side and create these different stories. And I really do appreciate that about the mini dolls and that direction that they're sort of geared towards.
I'm even working on a mock for the next Brick World, and I'm getting a little bit of builder's block.
Well, all I have to say is welcome to Tom's
Sorry, get into
videos.
Nice. Yes.
I'm taking over there.
Yeah.
So now there's Tom's videos, and the viewership has spiked.
Yes. Kid power.
So all you got to do is put a kid on, it'll be fine.
There you go, sweetheart.
So, Richard, with that, do you like, you go through, you do the build, and then do you sort of then play with them more as if there were like little dolls and things, or how do you sort of play with your Lego?
The rock detail for this is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear the question he asked?
No, sorry, I got distracted.
He was asking once you're done building your set, like how do you play with them?
Well, sometimes if it was my only type of set, like when I got my first new Lego Friends sets, I didn't have much of an idea because I didn't create my micro doll origin stories yet. So that's how. So I just decided, like, it was a little plain boring at first, but eventually my Lego bar for the new Lego Friends started raising up and up and up and up until I was at the very top where I could get all these ideas for play.
Nice.
Okay, so you go through and you like create sort of where the characters come from and histories and what they're doing and all backstories and all those sorts of things. Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and you play with the mini dolls just like you would regular dolls, right?
Yeah, but I don't really use my Barbie camper that much anymore since I've got addicted to Lego.
Fair.
Some people really hate Lego Friends.
Hate's a strong word.
Well, let's just say they don't like. On a YouTuber I saw, like you were watching someone Lego, he said he hated that theme. And people who don't like that theme make me feel bad for liking it.
Oh, sweetheart.
No, never
feel that way.
No. If you like something, you like it despite what anybody says.
Yes, sweetheart. So there's a reason Lego makes so many different themes. Do you know why?
Why?
So all different kinds of people can enjoy Lego. Yeah. And I don't appreciate that YouTuber used the word hate, because
I think it was the guy you used to watch who talked really fast.
Maybe someone should have a little talk with him, and maybe shouldn't use the word hate, because everybody likes different types of sets.
I love
the
new Friends sets.
Yeah.
I love them.
We have some of them.
Yeah.
If you like something and you love it, then you stick with it.
Wait,
It doesn't matter what anybody else says.
Oh, she wants to know what types of Friends sets you have.
I have the one you're building, which is lovely. The community tower on top of the kitchen, because I bought the kitchen. I built the kitchen
I want
first.
that one so badly.
And I bought the tower to put on top. Unfortunately, I haven't got it with me to show you, so I'll show you that one.
We've also got the botanical gardens, haven't we?
Yeah, I haven't built that one yet. I've got the botanical gardens. So I'm really into this wave of Friends. I really enjoy it.
I got Unity Street, the Cat Hotel, Alia's room. I placed it on top of my main street just for fun. And oh,
You
I got
talk. I'll build
distracted.
it. That's okay. You talk. You explain.
But I wanted to build it.
I'll give you the next couple.
Good.
Go ahead.
So, man, I lost my train of thought.
You were talking about you have Alia on top.
Alia.
Wait, what's her name?
I have Alia's room.
Oh,
on
sorry,
top.
her top. Oh, sorry,
I
her room.
secretly placed it onto my main street.
You secretly placed it onto your main street?
Mm-hmm. I even have the skate park that involves our first new wheelchair person.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I'm basically a Lego Friends collector. I wish this string was held in my room. Like, it could, like, you could bring all your stuff in here and we would just build in my room.
Built in your room.
Yes.
Goodness.
Maybe that's
And then
next
all
week.
of my back room would just be my room. I mean, the fairy lights would be a miss, but at least I wouldn't see at least there wouldn't be a whole lot of shelves. Well,
It's your turn to build.
oh.
You're making fun of my display here. Build.
Your display is awesome though. It's got so bright and the colorfuls and it's color coordinated.
I know, but Mom just has so much Lego. Sometimes it might distract from sometimes the shelf. It might distract from
That's the
from the
community.
lights. Well, actually, the light. Whoa.
See? Wow.
So that's built on top of the kitchen
Yeah.
because the kitchen roof, if you like, you put to the left of it with the tree, and that enables you to put all of the other parts on top.
I love that too. I love the fact that they sell the kitchen, right, as a standalone.
Yeah.
But it's like if you have the community center, you can also build on top of that. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it back now before I drop it.
Because the other thing which your mum might be able to show you at a later date, there's someone out there in the community, Adora Builds, Ruth,
You know
who she loves her friends' stuff and she mocks with friends. Like a lot of the stuff that she does these amazing mocks, and it's using a lot of the friends' stuff. So the colors that she ends up using are like really rich and saturated, and it's quite amazing. So if you get a chance, maybe later you can ask your mother to show you some of her stuff, because I think you'd be quite inspired by that. And that's the thing. There's so much variety, which is why it's good having a chat with you guys here, because everybody sort of likes their different things, and I don't know too much about Friends, and because there's only so much you can sort of buy. But certainly the new stuff from this year, even as like Trevor was showing, you see some of the buildings and things, and it's like they've done some fantastic buildings this year, and you're getting a lot of people who normally wouldn't even look at the Friends sets are actually buying them and building them. So
I got a tip.
Look at the botanical one. That's gorgeous.
You've got a tip?
If you get a Lego Friends set, don't go into one of those episodes to see what the story. Find out the story on your own, judging by the set.
Yeah, no, that's very good. Using your own imagination and seeing where it goes.
Great advice.
It was a little bit too easy for Alia's room, but it was a little bit of a challenge for the Cat Hotel, including Unity.
Yeah.
I was looking at those sets the other day. I was interested in what the combination of the two looked like. It was what type of set?
I think the
I
Friends.
think he's on about the community tower.
Exactly.
That one.
Yeah, because Titanium J is a huge Ninjago fan, and I think his recent, I think it was. You probably have you met Titanium J?
Yeah, he knows me.
I love that. Yeah, he knows me.
Okay, so yeah, I don't need to explain who he's in. Yeah. So just think, it's like, wait a minute, he's at Brickworld doing these things. So yeah, you might have seen it.
Everything should know about.
Hang on, Mom. Didn't you get TJ a Ninjago stuffy at Brickworld Chicago?
I didn't get it for him. He found it at the garage sale.
Oh, I thought you said you got it for him.
No, I said he got it and he loves
For
it.
some reason, I heard you say you got it for him.
No.
Sometimes I mishear things that I actually hear.
That's okay. What's important is that you ask and get a correction if necessary, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
My
you've
turn.
got 134 and 135.
Yes. Hey, stud.
So sorry, just going back to something you were saying before, because I saw it as well, the Animal Crossing. Is that something that you guys used to play or did play, or?
Oh, I still love it. I used to play it a lot, but I kind of only want to play it on my birthday because they always have like a little celebration for you. I missed it last time for my birthday because I was too forgetful. I have a very bad memory sometimes.
You don't have a bad memory.
Sometimes I do.
Well, okay.
Well,
It's probably
when
also
I
your
misplaced
birthday.
the
You're doing
Lego.
so many other things.
I was gonna say sometimes it's hard to remember everything. Oh, is that the van?
It's not finished, not entirely, but that's the van.
That's just in the van form without the turtle then.
You
Yeah.
just need the legs and the face, and I'm pretty sure there's a
Yes.
tail.
Might be. We don't know.
Yeah, I forget.
I love it. That
I
is so
know.
cool.
And the one.
Really cool, yeah. Enjoy
I
that.
am yawning a lot.
Nice. All right, get to building, sweetie.
All right. Where's this piece?
So you're here.
And Tom, had you ever played Animal Crossing?
No, my brother has a Nintendo, but I don't. I've never played Animal Crossing.
You should. It's really fun, and there isn't really anything you need to do to survive. You just have to build up your island, kind of.
In
So,
Don't you have to cross the road safely though?
why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know.
Dad jokes worse than mine.
well, interestingly enough, I mean, it did come out. So I've been referring to it as the stay-at-home times when we had to stay at home for things. And I mean, it came out, and so we got Animal Crossing, and definitely it was a huge thing for me for a while, and to the point where at my job we had a Slack channel for Animal Crossing for when people had oh my gosh, what is it? Is it the turnips? Is that what it is or something?
Yeah, turnips.
Yeah, that you sell. Like if somebody had like them at a really good price, they'd invite everybody over. And so you always had your Switch by you, like just in case somebody was like doing the thing.
The seller of the turnips because
Oh yeah, the person who sells them with the snot. It was really hard to see that character.
Yeah.
But I remember playing, and there was a DIY that my villager happened to be making, and I had posted it on the Slack. And my boss is like, "Can I come over to your island and get it?" And I was like, "Sure." So like it's like 8 p.m. on a weeknight, and I'm like bringing up my Switch and putting it on, and he comes, flies over, he goes, gets it, and he's all thanks, and he leaves.
Was that when I was a kid or something?
That was when, remember how we had to stay home? Remember you had to come home and everybody had to stay home? It was at the very beginning of that. So you were in kindergarten.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember us all staying home?
Oh, Zoom, the Zoom.
Yes, the Zoom stuff.
When that chaos did happen with COVID, I didn't. Me and my brother, we didn't stay at home unless we had to. My dad works for the NHS, and my school did this thing for key workers where they could send their children to school and still be educated. So we didn't stay in. We kept going to school, but it was different. It was.
Yeah.
Is it your turn?
Yes, you need to get me the parts for
sorry.
136 and 137.
Yeah, because I think as picking up on some comments Stud's made in the chat there, and I think even what Amber has sort of been hinting at is it seemed that Animal Crossing was really big a couple of years ago, and it's probably still is going, but has it fizzled out a bit, or have they not released new content?
They've definitely released.
I was told
there was a big DLC not that long ago.
I kind of wanted to play it for a long period of time, but I think I missed where you had to take wedding photo shoots on another island.
Oh, did you miss wedding season?
Yeah, I got only one photo, but I was too forgetful about it and I lost track.
So that is one of the challenges about Animal Crossing, I think, for when life kind of started to get back to normal, is that it's based on your actual time. So, for example, like the store doesn't open till 8 a.m. I think. So, or 9 or something. You actually have to wait till it's that time of day in the real world to do that. So it can be hard to keep up with certain tasks because there's things you need to do during different times of day. And I think that's really where I fell off. I was just like, okay, I had all the time in the world and now I don't. So I can't keep up with all of that.
Studios, there is a new Animal Crossing coming out next year according to Nintendo rumor.
Oh, is there? Is it coming out with the new Switch?
Or is it, because I've noticed that with Mario Kart 8 and 2K Drive and everything, they're just doing it where you're just buying the updates to the game that you've already bought. I mean, does Animal Crossing have the ability to do that, or would they have to sort of refresh with a whole new game and then try to do?
I'm pretty sure I bought a DLC for this latest Animal Crossing.
Okay, so
I think it's the Happy Homes. I think it was it was like a whole new section. It was a job you could go do where you'd go fly over to the resort and
Happy Home Academy.
Happy Home Academy, yeah, and you would fly over there and then you'd have different.
You'd have different guests come in for a vacation home, and you have to give what they want. Sometimes it comes with things related to that, recommended for it. I do that, and I like to add a bed, and even if there isn't a bed in the theme, then I'll still add a bed anyway, because in a vacation home you always need a bed. And what else? Oh yeah, sometimes there goes upgrades. I always loved doing the Happy Home Academy. It was kind of my favorite thing.
It was fun. It was fun. Like I said, it was just one of those things where, and I think it was Stud Sidious had mentioned, the Nintendo chores. It started to become chores. Now, mind you, you can't finish the game, but I did max out everything. So I did get all the way to opening up all the upgrades and being able to terraform and stuff like that. And then at that point, I kind of stopped.
Yeah, but you can still play and upgrade your island to make it more healthier.
Yes, I can, because that's the only way to get the gold roses, because I never got the gold. I only got the blue roses.
Eventually, Mom just stopped playing, and I'm pretty sure that her island, in what could have happened in real life is her island could have, gone black, rosebuds started to die, flowers started to die, trees started to break down. into soil. Soil started to die, and then eventually your island all into the ash, stone, and black.
That's not what happens.
Well, in real life, it could. You never.
Well, in
know.
real life, it'd be very different.
That's
In my universe.
In your universe, okay.
Yeah, because I seem to remember, I think Lady McBrick at the time was really big into it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, there was a couple of people I remember because I've never actually played it, and it sounded like it was one of those addictive things. So it's like, yeah, well, maybe not tempt fate.
Yeah. I remember looking up all the charts on how to get different colored flowers and spending all this time desperately trying to get the blue roses, to the point where, because we had a second Switch, I created multiple accounts on a second Switch, and I would have my husband go in as each of those players and come over and water my flowers, because there was this whole thing about if other people water your flowers, your percentage goes up if you have this correct like situation like of flowers. And I remember looking up like what the exact like way to plant the different flowers was, and it was crazy just to get the blue flowers, the blue roses. It was kind of insane. Those are yours, sweetie. Those are your pieces.
No, those are your pieces. I just felt it.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on, be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe I'm probably out for a little.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those are another 25 minutes, give or take. I think that's
So when we finish.
I looked at Hourglass in this set under there.
Yes. I got that in the Bunchu Bunny set.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah, that's not in the Treehouse set, is it?
No.
Interesting.
No, but I think it's in the one of the characters though. Yeah, because you get Mrs. Castillo in the treehouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in a weapon, if you like. Yeah. I think it's in the Hocus Pocus set as well.
Oh, the hourglass?
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Got my first ever carrot as well. I've never had a carrot element either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Watch out, big kitty coming through.
I actually have a ton of carrots from a Pabwall that for some reason I bought a bunch.
Here's a big Chunkosaurus.
That's my kitty. What are you doing with Wesley?
I just wanted to show him.
Okay.
This is a Chunkosaurus. Well, he's kind of a Chunkosaurus, but his real name's Wesley.
His name is Wesley Wyndham Price.
Yeah, but we call him Wesley. And he's really heavy.
I was going to say, he looks heavy.
Here and you tried to lift him, he would be a Chunkosaurus.
He's very heavy. He's like
Okay, buddy, I'll put you down.
16 pounds, I think.
Oh, he's sitting on.
All right, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. There you go.
And how old is he?
I am not going to show you Bucky. He will freak out if I pick him up. He is a grumpy.
Wesley is he is a quarantine kitty.
Uh-huh.
So what is he like? How long has it been? 3 years?
Yeah, we got him when he was just a little kitten.
Yeah, he was in fact, we were actually fostering him because he was too small to be adopted.
Until the next day, and it looks like he was just...
No, we were still technically fostering him. They weren't allowed to, we had to foster him for a few weeks before they could officially let us adopt him.
Yeah. It was awesome when we adopted him. But he wasn't a kitten by then. When we got him, he was just a little kitten, and he was passed out. He was like under the couch.
Yeah.
Our old couch. Our new couch is nothing like our old couch.
Here you are, sweetie. Here are your pieces, and you've got 142 and 143.
All right.
That's that new piece as well.
Oh, yes.
And obviously they've done them in different colours throughout the sets.
Yeah.
So
Well-
it's blue on the treehouse. I think it's purple on the Sharpshire.
Sharpshire.
It's yellow on the
Yeah.
turtle.
There's
brand.
also a green one on Zeblob.
Yeah, Seablood as well.
Oh, nice.
I
That
wonder I'd be interested to see how they use this element in other sets other than dreams, because
Yeah.
Whoa.
you could have them looking like trees.
I've never seen that piece before.
Agree.
Yes, you have. Bunshoe.
Huh?
Bunshoe Bunny right there. He has it on the back of his skates.
Yeah, the skates.
Can I see the piece real quick? Is it?
See that piece?
Oh yeah, it just doesn't have the dots on it, though, like the Bunshoe one does.
Hold on a second. Now I'm curious.
Oh, is yours printed?
Body
Is
is
it
the
printed
same
on
piece
there?
as the treehouse, but different color.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same piece.
For some reason, I just don't
Yeah,
see.
that's the one.
I just don't see the bumps on that piece for some reason.
That's fair.
It's nice that they've come up with new pieces for these new sets. They haven't just reused what's existing in the catalogue. They've actually thought about this and put some nice new elements in as well.
Oh yeah. No, it's terrific, and
It feels new as well, doesn't it? It feels.
Yeah.
Something with like, have you seen the wings on the ship? Like you could add to the ship.
I haven't seen them in person yet, or I haven't had a close-up look, because they did have it, but it was like in the window, so you can't get super close.
I think my dad's gonna get them, but they're like printed and they're really nice. Now I don't know if it's just because Lego own Dreams, it's their own franchise.
Mhm.
But they could have done that for the Banshees, I think it is, in Avatar, when they just left them with vinyl.
Ooh. Oh yeah, those are those similar to the pieces in like the for the dragons and elves?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't got the dragons and the elves.
When I had a Ninjago dragon, I think it was like that. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
And then you got the wheels, which is like that for the shark ship.
Oh wow, those are cool looking.
Yeah, the old style minor things.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, really looking forward to building that.
Oh, now I want the shark ship.
I'm not being an influencer. We'll leave that to Lady McBrick.
Yeah, when she manages to convince Amber Lai to buy from Amazon Germany, that'll be funny. Yeah, because I don't know how much you know about it, Amber Lai, but Amazon Germany have some really great deals from time to time.
Uh-huh.
And even being in the UK and paying for postage, it can still work out to be like 30 to 40% off.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
The only thing is, obviously, because the UK left the European Union,
Mhm.
you can't buy over about 180 euros, because once you go over that, then it's 30% duty. So it's always a fine line.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that could be for the best. I mean, that could be a great way to, at least for me, like it would keep me in check a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly makes that sort of thing, and she keeps on tempting us because, and they'll do it like even with the new release sets, like a day or two later, they'll be on 25% discount.
Wow.
And yeah, so the Germans can have it good like that, and she keeps on tempting us through Instagram. We'll be like, "Have you seen these on sale today?"
You know, that's interesting because for is
He
that like
goes,
cacti?
yeah, he goes on top of the van here.
It's like a cactus bear is what it looks
It
like.
looks like it looks like from Gabby's dollhouse because of the face and everything. It looks like a cactus cat.
Oh, it does. It does, definitely.
Turns around.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, that's definitely from Gabby's dollhouse.
It does have a similar face to like the Gabby's Dollhouse stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Brick Nate Bricks.
Yes.
It's here.
Oh,
It's,
I was mentioning with Bricklink that I guess buying in bulk is not that much better than buying from Lego if it's one of the ones that they consistently have in stock. But I did see some, outside of the US that were selling things like a little cheaper. And I was trying to work out with like the sales tax if it might be worth it. Or not the sales tax, the shipping.
The shipping, yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
Are we?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, it is done. Okay. Oh, we're on bag 5.
Yeah, there's
Let's show them what
today,
it is so far.
Lego Final Fantasy VII game, as they put up back in a poll in January for which location
We're up to bag number
is
5.
announced.
We're up to bag number 5. And
Oh, that's so cool. That aquarium like looking thing. That's so cute. That's
That's
adorable.
cool.
oh yeah, it does look like there are fish under there. But imagine it does kind of look like there are fish in there, but just imagine that the gears aren't in there.
You know what? The gears, they just look like the stuff you'd see in the middle of like a tank.
Coral?
No, just all the little,
Rocks and stuff?
no, the technical stuff that you just need to keep a tank going.
Ooh, I think that's like the spinny thing where you have to like check in with the ticket. Ooh, wait. Who's gonna build a mini doll?
You can build the mini doll. Let's mute while we sort this bag.
I do have some Final Fantasy, a Lego Final Fantasy game would be interesting. Yeah, no, I've never played it, but quite aware of it. And Lego doing a version of it, like that could get interesting. I mean, it does seem like they had. Well, there've been rumors of just a general game theme. Obviously, they've done Sonic. If Animal Crossing is coming. Then does make you wonder. Then maybe that's part of it, or maybe clutching at straws or something. But Tom and Trevor, have you ever played any of the Final Fantasy games?
No, no offense. I don't even know what Final Fantasy is.
I know what it is, but I'm not one for playing games. I'd rather build Lego.
Yeah, no, they it's from my understanding, it's like an RPG style game, which was particularly big in Japan, and that which has sort of come across to Western countries. I think it was in the early 2000s. They did like a cross, and it was called Kingdom Hearts, and it had like the Disney characters in it.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I've heard of that one. You want to show your minifig? My mini doll. Sorry, I'm sorry. How dare I?
I love his minty hair. I've never seen anyone in real life with minty hair.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Are you finding me the pieces?
Sure.
For 147 and 148.
Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 10 were the best games. The thing which I remember about Final Fantasy was the initial numbering of it was all weird, because it's sort of like you had Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 were in Japan,
May I just
and then
put
they
this
brought
right
3
here so I can
across
measure, but I'll leave the
to
other two
the
pieces.
West, which then became like 1, and it's always had weird numbering after that.
I think this seems wrong.
I think those seem correct.
Who's you're out there asking how everyone is? I think we're all good. Just a bit of family building some Lego. How's things with you?
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, can you tell the difference between this one? Like, hang on, wait, let me just see something. Never mind, false alarm. So, you're good.
Oh, why don't you put them in? Go ahead.
All right, you do the next one.
Okay.
Who's just saying
Unless,
he's
since
tired
I
and
did
just
this
woke up?
one, it will be a little bit different. I did the next one.
Go ahead.
I'm guessing you probably had one of your late
Sure.
night streams. Well, it'd be late night here. But, hopefully that went well. Hopefully you're going well. I think we're going to be pushing up against the 2-hour mark soon, so we might sort of start winding it down just a little bit. And,
I actually have a real big choice ahead of me to get Sonic sets, save up for the treehouse, save up for the Disney treehouse, or save up for a lot of sets that I really want. But I really want the Sonic sets since I am obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. I still can't believe that it's delayed because writers are on strike.
yeah, that's
Same
starting
with
to.
actors. The actors just went on strike as soon as the writers went on strike, I think.
Yeah, it's going to make some of the movies and content a bit interesting over the next little bits, because eventually that's going to come through, because they've got a bit of a backlog that they're just getting through. But so you saw both Sonic movies then?
But overall, my favorite was the second one.
The second one.
Yeah, it was so hilarious.
No.
What's a little interesting is that the writers, or specifically the actors' strike, may actually cause movies that are even finished to be delayed because of not having anybody to promote the movies.
Yeah.
In fact, there was discussions about pushing back like the Marvels, which is supposed to be November, I think 10th. But because of all the money and things that they've put into the marketing already, it may be too late. I know that that's still a possibility, but I believe Disney pushed a bunch they're ready to go. It's just that they don't want to take the chance of putting them out without having their actors be able to market them and get the buzz about them.
Buzz. Yeah, because that's
Disney is going to be delayed.
It might be, sweetie. But sweetheart, next step.
Sorry.
yeah, because I think they pulled Barbie forward, and they really hammered the press junkets on that because that was literally on the deadline. So they had the actors out promoting it, and then it's like the next day they all stopped because they weren't able to.
Well, so the deadline was actually 12 days before that, and the studios asked for an extension to continue negotiating. And the rumor is that was not in good faith, and that they wanted 12 extra days to get the marketing for their summer projects, and that they had no intention of meeting them to discuss anything during that 12 days. So, yeah.
Why would I not be surprised?
little sneakiness there.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something from, was it Bob Iger as the head of Disney?
Yes.
For one of the studios or something, they were saying, oh well, even if you did have that increased pay for overtime or something or other, it's like we'd never pay it anyhow, so whatever. Like it's just like, okay.
Right.
We have now finished.
Oh, lovely.
It's so cute too. I mean, the turtle.
And then, Dad, do you want to show the minifigures?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mateo and Izzy.
Izzy Blob.
Zoe as well, Vinny.
I mean Zoe.
Yeah, that's Zoe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I got mixed
I don't have a Zoe. That's the one I'm missing.
Very
yeah, you're
cool.
also missing Logan and Cooper.
Oh, I guess so.
Guess so. You are missing them.
Wait, are they not in?
No, they're not in the treehouse.
Yeah,
No.
I've really enjoyed that.
Castillo.
Nice. They look fantastic. Yeah.
Like I say, there's another way you can build it. You can build it sort of in sort of battle mode.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So there is a complete another way of building this as well.
Oh, nice.
And you're good
Nice.
to build.
Finally, construction all at once.
Whoa. Check this piece out. It's clear and you might not be able to see it, but it's really cool.
That is a cool piece. That's the clear dome.
I've never seen it before.
Really?
Well, I have seen this piece before, but never in this type of color.
Oh, very cool.
I wonder when I'm gonna need it.
All right, is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, TJ says Logan and Cooper are both in the crocodile car, which I think is for I saw in the trailer is for like the upcoming episodes.
You mean season 2?
It's not season 2. I think it's the rest of season 1, if I recall.
So, like,
What?
is it the Pegasus? I think it is. I don't know. The Nightmare King's unicorn Pegasus thing.
Yeah, I think it's this one.
Yeah, that one has Zoe and like a micro build of Zion, but it's not even called Zion. Like the namings, it's almost like they didn't know about Zion when they designed the set.
I want a realistic version of Zion so bad.
Well, that's the one that's coming soon.
They're the two
That
options.
version.
Oh, nice.
No, sorry.
So you can build it like we have done there, or
Nice.
sort of like a battle stance, if you like. But I love the fact, even in the smaller sets, they give you
Yeah.
2 paths in which to go down to build, and I think that's lovely. Yeah, they haven't skipped just for the bigger sets.
Niall, yeah. So hi Niall, he's my duo partner in Fortnite. We play together.
Wow.
He said he'd tune in, and I thought that was nice.
Oh, that's good.
Shout
Hi,
out
Niall.
to you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, see, it's another 10 episodes of season 1.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Why
Oh,
does
if I do it wrong.
it sound big? Oh, there we go. We went off with the camera until. Oh.
I've really enjoyed this. It's been real fun.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's great to hear. No, it's been good to have everyone in, just having a bit of a chat and everything. With that, I think we'll start sort of winding it down. I think Trevor and Tom. Yeah, great to have you guys in. Obviously, built the little turtle one there. You got anything on your channel coming up you want to promote? Anything like that?
Just the vlog where we went to the Lego store, didn't we?
Yeah.
And what I spoke about earlier, the set that Ambalaya and Mini Ambalaya are building, if you want to check out, there's a speed build on my channel of me building that as a not a speed build, sorry, a stop motion build, should I say. So please do check those videos out.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, and we've we've recently hit 400 subscribers. So,
yes, of course. Yeah. So we're celebrating that. In fact, 402 last count. So really pleased with that.
Nice.
And we thank everybody for your support. Don't we?
Yeah, thank you everyone. Yeah, appreciate it.
No. Brilliant. No, you guys have got some really cool stuff there. I think we'll come over here and do you want to sort of show what you've sort of been building and talk about it? It's going to be the front of the boat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, looking good.
Oh.
That's going to be a big model.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then
Good.
I'll close the blind so that's just 1 second. So, and then that's one part of the base.
Wow.
Ooh.
I love the detail on that base.
Just
Really nice.
drop the camera down because that's like the
Wow.
other part of the base. So yeah, it's a huge set.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a while to get through. And then just in terms of what we've got coming up on the channel and things, where are we here? Going to have usual Thursday stream, which is 8:30 UK time, 3:30 US EST. We're just hanging out, building some Lego there, talking with some friends. And a couple hours after this, Bonnie's Bricks has got her stream, which will be on for that. And I think Trevor may also be on for that. And
I'm doing that, yeah.
we may look to do this again next week, same sort of time. So if anybody else is out there wants to tune in for that.
Do it again.
You want to do? Yeah. Well, you got to volunteer if you need someone. She's apparently ready to go.
Cool, excellent. And so, Amber Wire, how did you guys sort of get on, and anything you want to sort of give a bit of a plug to?
Yeah, sure. So I stream on Twitch now on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh, yes, let's show this. So we've got the base going. This is the really kind of like the important part, I think, here of the whole build. But I do 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Twitch on Tuesdays, and then 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Wednesdays will be our D&D stream. We tried to do it this last Wednesday, but we were having a bunch of issues with the software we use. So we ended up kind of doing it old school, just in Discord, just to at least get the first part done. But I think the technical issues will be solved. So hopefully looking for this Wednesday to actually be streaming it. And that is with King Oldendorf, who's in the chat, as well as Jesse's Brick Galaxy and Brick Hive are joining us for that. And then, like I said, I'm looking to do maybe something in the mornings and on YouTube as a stream. So just kind of, I suppose, keep an eye out, and I'll post something on Instagram for that.
Every morning?
Not every morning, sweetie.
How about every Thursday morning?
We'll see. We'll take a look. I'll check my schedule.
As long as I'm on it, yes, please.
You've got the critical deciding factor there figured out.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah, so just the details for Amberline and Trevor's videos are down in the description below. I think we had a poll which was going, I don't know if one of you guys can have a look at it and sort of give me a bit of a heads up. It was about
22
your kids or something or other. So having a look there. Just a quick shout out to people who've been in the chat. Had Hoosier, KO, Solar Brick Builder, Titanium J, Lady McBrick, Niall, Brick Stage Pass, Andy, Fallen Bricks, Cabbage Face Bricks, Bricks Artemis, Benji, Brett's Builds, Ben's Bricks Design, One Brick Stud, Stud Sidious, and I'm sure there's probably a few others out there. Do we able to see that poll or?
Yeah, I can see. So we have 22 votes, and 64% have said yes, they have their separate collections, and 36% said no, it all gets mixed together.
Together. Oh, that's cool. So it's
we vote that.
I did vote for us, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did. We have our own. I let everybody knows you have your own Lego. Don't worry.
Don't worry. It sounds like you got supervisor material there.
I do.
So is there anything else you guys just wanted to say before we get out of here?
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us on.
This was so fun.
It's been brilliant. It's lovely.
Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Great that you enjoyed it. I think that's pretty much everything. The usual sort of thing. Share, like, and subscribe.
Yes, like the stream.
Yeah, hit that like button on the way out, folks. Come on. You know you want to.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe. Yes.
And don't forget, stay creative.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for everyone joining. And replay gang, always appreciated. And we'll see you again next week.
Mr. Bigger, det bliver super duper!
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.